Welcome. It is time once again for Valery North Football Manager. And here we are. Yes. Okay, so last time there was a whole big upheaval at my Boston United Football Club because the chairman decided to resign. Which means we now have a new chairman who was selected from the board of directors. Fair enough. And I don't yet know how well I get on with this new guy. I'm sure it's all going to be fine. We had a small conversation to say that the reins had been handed over, basically. I haven't had much conversation with him yet. That is about to change, as you will see in a moment. But on top of that, my assistant manager, who's also a player, has decided to quit football. And no longer wants to play, no longer wants to manage, as far as I can tell. Which is also going to leave quite a hole in my relationships at the club. I'm going to have to find somebody new to take over the assistant manager role. Hopefully somebody better. But yeah, and in amongst it all, I am still looking for, at the very least, a central defender. A poacher striker would be nice, as would a right-sided defender. I have agreed a contract, or offered a contract rather, to Paul Rose of Oxford United. Come and join us as goalkeeper. His ratings from our scouts weren't brilliant. They were good, not brilliant. So I might still be looking for someone at that position. But that said, things are looking hopeful, and I'm going to make some progress, I hope. I'd just like to mention that I normally have up here behind me on that door, normally have my non-binary flag. At the moment it is down because in that room there is painting and decorating happening for the next week or so, which is why the flag is not there. I do have my ordinary pride flag here, still flying. Just want to express that yes, this is still non-binary, trans, LGBT, everything else friendly. It's just that the flag can't hang over that door right now. And it doesn't fit so well over this door here. So because that's a wardrobe, that just doesn't work quite as well. So that's where the flag is. I am still representing for, want to a better term, male-bodied, non-binary people who just get socially read as male, even though we're non-binary. Yeah, whole complicated stuff. Anyway, that bit of real-life background stuff out the way, I think it's time to get into the show. So, we'll go to the next screen. Here we go. And as you can see, one thing I want to improve, coaching-wise, is myself. I am just about to ask the board if they will let me train for the Continental Pro license, the next level up, which will certainly improve the coaching at the club, which is apparently something I've promised one of the players I've signed that I'm going to do. And let's see what they say. Board will get back to you shortly to let you know of their decision. I'm sure they will. Hope they don't take too long. Let's see. It is Kyle Ball. Kyle Ball is the left-sided midfielder who is signed with us. He's expecting to see progress on that by November. In the real world, we're already in November. It's November 2023. He wants to see progress by then. I hope that works out. All sorts of things going on there. See what's in the inbox. We've enjoyed a small reputation boost, apparently. So that's nice. Queen of the South, sign Mulligan. We'll remove Mulligan from our shortlist then. Some homegrown players. Nice. Carry on. I mean, I'm pretty sure it doesn't make a huge amount of difference to us particularly. We are going to have a recruitment meeting soon. See how that goes. Right. We've got some social media. Our fans. Kevin Drummond. Social media, all about offering Paul Rose a contract as a goalkeeper. So we have Kevin Drummond. Maybe he'll turn out to be rubbish. Lewis Markanday. Incredible if you can get him on a free transfer. And Duncan Graham says the same. The Oxford City fans are much more bitter about it. They do not want him to go. Brady Brooks says, Paul Rose is dead to me if he leaves. And Gabby Pittard really hopes the rumours aren't true. Sorry, Gabby. We have offered him a contract. He hasn't signed yet. Josiah Graham says he'd be absolutely gutted if Paul Rose leaves. So I'm kind of hopeful that I've made a good decision there. We have accepted offers for Sam Smith. He wants to have a singing career and a football career. He can't do it here. That's all I'm saying. I know it's not that Sam Smith. Don't at me. But here we are. Right. For Burnley. League reviews. Inbox. The board have rejected my request, and the reason they have given, and this is how they are going to lose me. This is why I might consider going to somewhere else. They say, we have to be selfish here. We fear that if you continue to make that sort of progress, the club could lose you to bigger and better opportunities. Mate, if you want to keep me, you have to let me develop. That's what I'm saying. I'm very unhappy about that. But for the time being, I am here. I have to prove myself before I can go for those bigger opportunities. We shall see what happens next. Ongoing focus. Recommended players. Some of these guys. Let's go see the recommendations. Sort it by scout recommendation. There we go. Let's look at the top ones. We are looking for a central defender. This guy plays a lot of positions. Have a look at him. Mostly a midfielder, so that might be his preferred position. And we're not really looking for another central midfielder any longer. So, no on that one. And Michel is currently on loan at Peterborough Sports. That won't last for very much longer. Pretty sure. Ooh, Alan Atkinson, goalkeeper, is unhappy at his current club. Why is he unhappy? He wants a new deal to reflect his ability. Very interesting. Contract mails. Hiring was in about a week's time, so we might be able to approach to sign. And he would be happy being a backup as well. We'd have two very good young goalkeepers. Coming through. I'm going to do this. I am. And those promises, negotiate contract. I mean, that's brilliant. I'm quite happy to offer him everything he wants. Finalised deal, exit talks. Good lad. Gonna get some. Gonna be really solid at goalkeeper now, I reckon. I should probably actually have looked at the scout report first. Current ability 2 stars, potential ability 4, maybe 4.5. Which, I mean, look, we've got Alan Atkinson and Idrissa Doumbouya coming through. Kyle Johnson is leaving us, but we are going to get someone else. Shane Collis, assistant manager goalkeeper. He's decided to retire. He's 53 and he was still registered as a player. That's quite something, really. I mean, but contract. I mean, overview, staff attributes. Quite good. He's studying for a National A licence. How come he's quitting? I've got to. I'm going to see if he will actually sign as going on. Or no. Contract. No. Not going to do it. That's very disappointing. We shall find someone else then. One better, I hope. Anyway. Got some good plans. Who else is there? Huh? Be nice. Striker, I'm just scrolling down looking at who we've got. Not a lot here, really. for the central defender position. Focuses are not really we need on the other position, but that's fine. That's fine. Okay, inbox. Scouting finished. Simon Hardy, best role pressing forward. Interesting. Front ability only 3 stars though. But good Vanarama North, that's where we're at the moment. Could help us. Transfer value may be too high. Oh, there's no transfer interest at all, so okay, thank you, Nathan. But it looks like we're not going to be able to get him. Season expectations. Top half finish. Negotiate. Reach the first round of the FA Cup. Now that's a challenge. Seems says I should be able to negotiate them, but I think maybe it's only the FA Trophy. So I'm going to confirm that because I think I can do better anyway. And it's always better to exceed what you've told the board you can do rather than underperform. So I shall just confirm that. I'm convinced I can do it on that wage budget. Speaking of, the moment we're somewhat over wage budget, but the way the committed spending is below. So if there's someone I want to sign who's asking for quite a lot, or likely to ask for quite a lot of money, I could temporarily transfer from the transfer budget to the wage budget and boost the money available, I hope. But I think right now there isn't anyone really on the horizon that I'm looking to sign. But we shall have a look at some players. We are going to sorted goalkeeper, so we're going to clear that search. We are going to look for we'll start with contract status, expiring soon. Going to look for someone who plays striker, and their role is coacher. That's what we need for our position, our thing. Some recommendations here. Let's just look at what we've got. Got some guys currently on loan. Full of love. I mean, he's not. He's regarded as one for the future, and we need somebody now. That's the issue there. Ryan Rigby as a priority. 3 stars. His finishing is great. Currently on loan. What I'm going to do? Oh, purchase him. Contract details. Yeah, his contract runs out. Oh, that's the loan contract. And his contract with Crawley also runs out soon. So let's approach to sign. He only wants to be a fringe player. That's fine. We'll negotiate the contract on that basis. I'm just going to try and knock his demands down somewhat. We shall give him a bigger goal bonus and boost his unused sub fee. Best terms. Boost that goal bonus a bit. And we'll give him a bigger signing on fee as well. Try to persuade him. Terms. Nearly there. I reckon I can get him agree to what I've offered. Best terms. There we go. Finalised deal. Exit talks. Good to have you with us, James Rigby. Looks like our desires are going to be met. James Rigby, poacher. Let's have a look at that full scouting report for him. Scout report. He's going to slot in smoothly to our core group. Excellent. Strong heading ability. Good pace. Enjoys big matches. Matches our club vision. That's because he is under 23. His potential is through the roof. Potential star player. I mean, I think I've made a very good decision here. Been extremely poor in his last few games. He'll do better with us, I'm sure of it. Can be wayward when crossing the ball. I mean, that's why he's a poacher, not a winger or attacking midfielder. Fairly poor intelligence on the football pitch. Well, we'll teach him. Can only play in one position. Well, that's fine. He's very one-footed. Again, we'll use him in a position that makes the best use of what he has got. And I am very, very pleased with that bit of business. Right. On with the show. Leaderboards. Don't care. Next we have recruitment meeting. I think I'm recruiting all the people I need. We'll see what advice my guys have for me when that comes up. We will receive some money for TV rights. That's nice. Panorama North fixtures released. Will be at first against Fylde. Boxing Day versus Darlington. Nice. Final day Merthyr. At Merthyr Town. That's unexpected. But okay. We shall accept under 18s. We have a lot of great under 18 players at the moment coming through. So that's going to be good. Teams accept friendly invitations. Nice. Play them as well. Mohammed Wade Crease. Okay, that's fine. Season ticket sales update. I don't know how that compares with last season, but apparently we're going to sell quite a few more. Paul Rose has agreed to sign. Excellent. We shall accept. And that means I can cross off goalkeeper as a need position. And training schedule changes. The teams are back. It is time to meet them fairly soon, I guess then. Right. Chris Joseph. Okay, we shall take him off the shortlist then. Scouting update. We can't afford his wages, and it's not a need position any longer. Again, we can't afford his wages. Not that good. Anyway. Ooh. We might have trouble with the wages. That's the problem there. So I'm going to have to move on. Again, the wages are too high for us to have a chance of signing these people on. Not interested in transfer. So again, we shall have to move on. Alan Atkinson, I mean, we've already made an offer. So we are going to move on from that one as well. Jordan Bennett, which is I decided I didn't want because his main role is midfielder rather than defender. Lewis Webb, 19-year-old striker. Ooh, transfer interest extremely doubtful though. I think I'm going to have to leave that. Johan Michel, I mean, I love the guy. Is his main contract running out then? There's transfer interest extremely doubtful. But if I could sign him, I know he's good. He's played for me before, and he was good then. Good now as well. Okay, so contract details is running out. Oh, he's contracted with Sheffield United. But going to see. Nope. He doesn't think we're good enough to match his ambitions. And I'm not going to offer to loan him in the future, so we shall move on from him. James Jordan, midfielder. Not that great anyway. Kyle Miller, winger and striker. Midfield left. I mean, I have signed someone for that position. To play our left wing. And we are quite strong. He'd be our 6th best player, for goodness sake. Well, fifth best player. Kyle Ball is the guy I've signed for that position. He's going to be far better. So no, we're not going to sign him. Gary Gordon. We've signed someone. Signed Alex Boulder. There he is. He's better than Gary Gordon. So we don't want Gary Gordon. This is not a need position anymore. Same. I mean, it's good, but he's just not going to measure up there. David Betteridge. Well, I mean, not a need position. Show me a striker. Interesting. But again, just not going to help us at either position. Same again. Well, how right-sided defender can also play centre. But again, his estimated wages are through the roof. We're not going to be able to sign him. Yeah, we don't need him. Nope. He'd only be our fourth best striker anyway. And not a need position. And not a need position, really. Goalkeeper, I mean, I think we've got enough goalkeepers now that we're signing. So I'm going to leave that. Again, not a need position. Wages too high. Wage demands too high. James Rigby, we're already signing him or made an offer to him. So yes, that's lovely. Thank you. Pile full of love. So went in a different direction. Kyle Griffiths would be good, but I don't think we can pay him what he wants. Not a need position. Not a need position. Not a need position. A lot of these are not need positions. A striker. Again, wage demands too high. That's all very fine. Let's see. They have offered Rigby a contract. I hope he signs as well. Training schedule. Yeah, that's lovely. Now, it's time for the recruitment meeting. So our club vision is to sign under 23s for the first team. We are doing. Okay, squad planner, player status, recruitment focus. Let's go. What have you got for me? Goalkeeper. I mean, that's not a formation that we're using, so go to the one we are. I mean, yeah, that looks pretty good for us. In the centre, we do need to add someone. Being only 3 deep, when you need 2 starters, having only 1 backup, effectively, not great. Not what we want to be doing. On the right, I mean, these guys are okay. I'd just like to be better. Central midfielder. Okay, we are going to put attacking midfield left. So we're going to kind of stagger these guys, I think, in the formation that we adopt in the new season. There's so much doubt here, but it's going to be a different role, I think. Abdikani Mohammed is brilliant, and so is Jack Morgan, so we're looking very solid there with our backups. Got lots of options here. Junior Watkis, I think, is going to be our main guy. Kyle Ball is signed to play this position. At Poacher, again, we're bringing in a guy already, so that's good. Deep lying forward or target man that we sometimes have in that role. Okay, so let's go on to expiring contract. Shane Collis, they are not bringing a new contract. These guys have time remaining. Their status. We can afford Alex Dixon's wages, and we are going to keep him around for now because quite good, and he's got potential. We're going to leave things as they are. That one, so we're going to skip recruitment focus. Our chief scout thinks we're weak at right-sided defender. Okay. Shall buy both of these. And we shall end the meeting. Okay, thank you very much, Nathan. Good talking with you, Jay. Talking with you, Shane. And weekly staff meeting, we'll probably go over some of the same things. There's other aspects that we want to talk about as well. We shall get the training office. I mean, they're not going to be here for very long. The loans are ending. We haven't been asked if we want to extend the loans. So we shall accept these suggestions as well. Move on. Jake Morris is ready for Boston United football despite still being so young, 16. But because he might not play as often this soon, making him available for under 18s also makes sense. Okay, what's his position again? Back in midfield left. Okay. Okay, I'll accept the suggestion. He's not going to get many starts, as they said. So we shall that. Squad hierarchy improvements. Clancy has become an influential player off the field as well. Excellent. End talks. Very much. No further actions required. Right. This end of the month changes is what we're really looking at now. English under 18 Division 3 drawn at some teams that we're going to be playing, I guess. So yeah, not much to say about that. Social media. Boston United offer Atkinson contract. So these are our fans. Jeff still, incredible if we get him on a free. Barney Smalley, I would love that sort of deal. Eddie Conlon, no player is bigger than the club. Jeff still, why are we taking the easy way out? Oh, is that a Leamington fan? Ah, yeah, that's a Leamington fan. And Barney Smalley. Well, that's interesting. There's two Barney Smalleys. I'm supporting the two different teams. random generator came out silly there, didn't it? You've offered Rigby a contract. Jeff Still, who Jeff still likes it when we can get players for free. Clearly, Eddie Conlon agrees with Jeff Still, and Ricky Piper says maybe he'll turn out to be rubbish. I don't think he will, though. Offers being made for various teams. Fixtures released. Paul Rose has accepted our offer. Our fans say Amelia Beaumont Broadhead says not pleased with this. Maya Wickham says Rose looks a gem of an acquisition if true. Honey, it is true. Trust me. And Cabham Irwin says might as well take a chance, I suppose. Ansu Goddard thinks we've already got too many goalkeepers. Ty Thorne agrees. And Tyreek Pinnington thinks he can be really useful in goal for us. Thing is, he's one for the future as well. That's great. Okay, Boston United to sign Rose. And the Oxford City fans are not happy. Or are happy. Tyreek Lockyer says, hope Rose knows we won't miss him. Ty Thorne says, there's no way their fans will love him like we do. Oh, I think they will. They'll embrace him. And Curtis Hodges says, someone has to be sacked over this. I don't know if he thinks... I don't quite know why. What he thinks is going on there. Right, kinds of jobs, interviews taking place. So there's lots of rumours about Merther's manager. Who that's going to be. But Graham O'Connor from Peterborough Sports. He was a good player. Was he? Well, he was good physically. He's a young fella. Not got that much in technique. I am going to ask my scouts to give me a report on him. I'm sure I remember him being a good up-and-coming player from when I was there, but clearly my knowledge hasn't stayed current for it to give me a rating, I guess. But at least, well, I had some ratings on him. Hey, Rigby signed for us. We'll accept that. Thank you very much. Cross off the striker position, and that means we are just looking central defender and possibly a right-sided defender, according to my recruitment people giving me that advice. There we go. We'll carry on with the recruitment focuses, because why not? Rigby signing confirmed. Yes, indeed. Going to get quite a lot of new players. We've offered Jason Thomas a job as assistant manager. Salisbury, rivals to us. I do need to be starting to look for a guy or girl. I need to be looking for somebody. Staff search. Yeah, that. Edit search. New search even. Let's go for employed is no. Staff role is assistant manager. So we're struggling. Attributes. the attributes for assistant manager. See what we've got. Okay. These happening. Okay, we're going to again then. And match 2 out of 3. Still no one. Okay. 3 out of 3 then. Let's take off the employed no requirement. And contract details. General wage is most. Okay. 1,000. No. Do that much, and we'll go these until we get thing. Ah, Scotland, England. Okay. Currently on an amateur contract with Swansea University. Can we persuade him to join us? Approach to sign. Can. We shall. For that contract then. Finalised deal. Talks. Got England. I mean, he's not really what I was looking for. But, I mean, he's got all these abilities. Which would make him an incredible addition to our coaching staff. So, and he seemed to want our join us. Here's Atkinson. We'll get that. Going to join us. Quite a few people are going to join us. Here we go. Signing confirmed. Collis hangs up boots. He'll now focus on his non-playing career. Well, I mean, he did not communicate that he was going to carry on in that role, but fine. Loan deal set to expire. There's no interest in extensions anyway for any of these. So I did exactly the right thing by looking for replacements to sign. Sam Smith is off to Whitby, apparently. Good luck on the seaside. I'll make a parting comment. Been a fantastic servant to the club. Welcome back anytime. Says thanks, who knows what the future holds. Well, off you go then. Here it comes. We have signed Smith. There we go. Here is the social feed. Smith set for Whitby. Nobody seems to have noticed as far as our fans are concerned. It's a little bit rude of them, but no, that's how it goes. Bit more social feed. Brighton, who I may end up managing in the future sometime. I don't know. New manager hired. Here are the releases happening. All these players getting released. Let's see if we can get someone from Bradford. To us. They are basically looking for defenders. Oh, right-sided defender. Awesome acceleration. Offer him trial. See what he looks like then. Really not interested. QPR maybe. Pain full of love. Well, I don't think we'd be able to sign him. Probably a bit too far above us. Don't think we're going to find those. Made some releases. Yeah. Lots of players are released. So we shall start looking for people who are free. Policy's contract expires. We are going to release Policy anyway. See Boston United release 8 players. Yes. Guys are gone. They are dead to us. Scotland, we are going to sack Shane Collis and have Scott England take over his place. Sorry, Shane. Good knowing you. Shane Collis contract had expired anyway. Continue. There we go. Bye bye, Shane. Hello, Scott. See if we can recommend a signing. Michael Bland has rejected the contract offer. Boo! Fine. Didn't even want to come on file for us. Scott England has recently been hired as your assistant manager. Does this change your job at all, and are you looking forward to working with him? Sir, I'm quite excited. He's very good at what he does, and that can only be great for the team. There we go. I'm excited as new squad is coming together at last. People we've signed are going to join us at last, and I can get a good look at how we look on paper. Ooh, record signing. I broke the club's record for the transfer fee. Ooh, that brave. Ongoing focus. Update. What is this? Focus is this. Just scouting the league that we're in. Fair enough. Look at recommendation. Not then. All right. Well, just look at the recommendation. Then thought. Andy Knight. Currently without a club. Central defender. I mean, considered one for the future. But I mean, he has some very good attributes already. When we look at these highlighted positions, highlighted aspects. It's only his strength that's a concern. Well, I'll see who else there is. Defender centre. Rio Gale. He looked like. Also good. He's stronger. Very good player. Transfer status. Transfer value none. I mean, there are League Two clubs interested in him. I don't think they're going to be willing to sell to us on that basis. Well, I'm going to try to outsign Andy Knight. He'll be a backup player. But yeah, fringe player is fine. Very happy with that. Yes. Get contract. I'm going to see if I can sign him for at a slightly lower wage than he's asking for. That'll do nicely. Thank you very much. That's the defender centre position sorted out, I hope. And I think we're going to carry on. Parker, Johnson, Clancy and Becerra all leave us. Back to their parent clubs. Overall balance has gone down a bit. But it's going to be good. I'll make Wakefield offer. Colin Wakefield is 15. So I'm just going to say we want a percentage of the next sale. 30%. Negotiate offer. Oldham. In a tender Ndiweni. And he's bloody good already. Well, percentage of next sale. And they have withdrawn the offer. Fine. 3 signings confirmed. Paul Rose, James Rigby and Alan Atkinson. That's excellent. I would like some of my guys to welcome these guys. Yep. And I think we're going to have some great... I won't bother with squad numbers just yet. Put those out later. And Hutchinson... See, what does our squad look like in depth? Selection info. Position. Have 3 goalkeepers. It's still so young. Very for the under 18s, of course. They are quite good. Let's just go through using our probable starting 11. Start with Paul Rose. Defender right. One of these boys, probably. I think Andy Silva is the best. It's expensive. It swings and roundabouts. Physically, Gareth Moss has more. Andy Sewell is slightly better technique. Let's have a look at thoughts. Okay, I mean, there's just competition for the position at this point. I'll put Andy Sewell as the starter for now. Alex Boulder is obviously starting at left back. Central defender. I know I'm bringing in someone else. Now it's going to be Brad and Gareth. They are currently the best two that we have. So they are going to work together like that. Goes round. Central midfield. Got a lot of options here. Junior Watkins is going to be our attacking midfield centre, I think. Then it's probably going to be Jimmy Hamilton. Midfield centre. Then midfielders. On the left, Kyle Ball, maybe on the right. I mean, I signed him to play on the left. Jake Morris. Still young, but very promising. So what we're going to do, going to tactics. I want to copy that one, but what we're going to do, going to push these guys forwards. This position is going to be ball-winning midfielder support. That's playmaker. Tackle support. Remember, gonna have to double check. He is support, yes. Probably best. On the left, wing attack. Third. Wing support is going to be on the other side, I think. So we're going to go back to here. On the right, Kani Mohammed is much better in the further back role. So cool mentioning might be a thing. So we'll keep it like that. And what we're going to do is stagger these guys like this. going to be, and I think we're going to swap which side is which role. Keep line forward. Port. Attack. That. So we've got this kind of staggered effect in our place positionings. Hopefully should give us control over much of the field. Isn't it? Analysis. Some attacking 4-4-2 asymmetric. Of course it is. And back to the pod view. Jack Morgan is pretty good in either position. So we are going to keep it like this now. And leave Abdikani Mohammed as a starter for now. But Kyle Ball is going to be our starter on the left. Then strikers. 3 strikers currently. Stuart Ward, James Rigby. We're going to leave Stuart as the starter for now. James Rigby is going to be competing for places though. Jack Morgan. Yeah. Yeah. I think we've got very good prospects with this new lineup. I'm excited. Here we go. Clubs. These players, some of these are stars in their own right. Dave Carter. Probably not going to sign for a team like us. Because he's high enough profile to be mentioned in this list. So, you know, going to leave all that. Staff contracts. What going on there? Right. Tony Poe is not really worth dealing with. Okay, training, coaches, edit coach assignment. Clearly I don't have to be doing tactical. Scott England is. Very good. figure out how to get best everything. We need a fitness coach, really. I don't know if they'll let me sign one, though. Get Scott coaching. His goalkeeper is down. We need good goalkeeping coaching as well. Sam Lewis is not great. Can't do both. I mean, they have improved here. Okay, right. Our coaching stuff is currently full. According to this. But I am going to make a board request, I think. And pro vision. There we go. Board request staff. I want to have the coach. Come back to you on that. Finances. Wage budget 14,000. Currently spending 12,000. Committed spending 12,020. I've got enough to sign one more player then. Clearly. Or one more coach. And it's the coach that I need. I want one more coach. That's what I'm asking for. Inbox. Well, let's see. I have made an offer tonight. Monthly board performance review. Satisfied. It's going fine. Yeah, they seem happy overall. The fans like the signings. They're not happy with the players being released. That's fine. It's all very much in the air right now because it just is. Okay, squad hierarchy. Shane Collis. Well, Shane Collis is leaving us. Has left us, in fact, so that's out of date. So far, the players think I'm doing a fine, if unspectacular, job of leading the club, and they are currently content. Okay. Number of coaches increased. Excellent. I can go and sign. I wanted a fitness guy, didn't I? Staff search. Clear. New search. Add condition. Employed is no. Staff role is coaching. Fitness coach. Add condition. Attribute pick. Sorry. Highlight. Coach. 10 each on those. Nothing. So 12 and reduce 3, 4. Here we go. Kenny looks like a good option. See what he's got. Fitness coaching. Apparently he's only 5 though. You'd think that would be the crucial one. Edit search. Motivating. So let's concentrate on motivate. Okay. To get to is James Tierney. He's only 23. He's a young lad. Gonna teach us. Wait. Fitness 5. No, that's wrong. Oh, match 3 of 4. 4 of 4. Right. See what we can get. See what we can get by them out one at a time. Yeah. Nothing. Right, okay. We'll have a look at these 3 then. I have at least 10 on actual fitness coaching. Curtis. Determination and motivating. Not great. Anthony Spence. Fitness training is really good. Determination and motivating almost non-existent. Lewis Walker. Lewis Walker is the best. Right, we shall offer him a contract. Yeah. Finalize deal. Exit talks. Continue. This is all looking very good. I'm excited. See what comes up. Norwich want to sign Anthony Wilson. We're okay on the left. Hutchinson, fine. Withdrawn their offer. Stuart Ward bags coaching license. Ooh. Ooh. Huh. Job isn't coach at the moment, but we'll see how that goes. Kurt Jones and Ryan Collett, my good friends in the press, want to talk to me about Paul Rose. Okay, and the press conference. Do I have any thoughts on Oxford City choosing to operate with the director of football? I wouldn't be comfortable working in such a setup. Do I therefore think that the long-term outlook is bleak for Oxford City? No. I don't think it has to be, and I'm not saying they're wrong here. We just go about things differently, from what I can tell. It only takes one moment to win or lose a match. How pivotal do you expect Rose to be in those types of matches in goal for Boston United? He's got a little bit of everything. I think he's the type of player that could prove crucial in important moments. Remarkably, this is your 8th signing of this transfer window. Do you have plans for further signings? Well, I'm going to say I don't think you should expect to see much else from the club. Had a pretty busy transfer window in signing young players. Is this a conscious effort on the part of the club to build for the future? Absolutely. I'd be irresponsible if I wasn't thinking about the future of this club. Signing these kinds of players gives us a better chance of a bright future. There we go. Eliza says, thank you, everyone. That's all the questions we have time for today. Thank you, Kurt. Thank you, Ryan. It's good to have seen you again. Been a long break. Good to be back. Thank you very much. Right. I'm going to leave that. Continue. And okay. Pete Sam, the manager of Oxford, understands my comments. Nobody here has ever said that this model is the only way to go about things. I understand where she's coming from, but I'm happy with the majority of the setup here, he says. Fine. Jason Thomas, been appointed as an assistant manager at Salisbury. Good luck to him. Scouting update. Got 37 of these to get through. So, attacking midfielder. An attacking midfield left, which is a position we play now. Is Nani Bazera still with us? Thought he was gone. That's right. Anyway, we can't afford his wages, so nope. Goose Webb is a good young player. Striker, he's a pressing forward. Very good. Extremely doubtful transfer interest. Doesn't have an agent, so may as well approach him to sign. Important player, finalise promises, negotiate contract. Absolutely, thank you very much. Going to be very strong at striker now. Need one more. Oh, hello, Matt Smith. He played Doctor Who, you know. It's not that Matt Smith, obviously. Transfer value. Not affordable, unfortunately. Can't afford his wages. Again, can't afford wages. Transfer value possible. Oh, it's a goalkeeper. We're satisfied with our goalkeepers now. Striker. They know on that one. Unlikely we can afford his wages. Not a need position. Not a need position. Also not that good, to be fair. Same. On. 4-year-old centre back, free agent. Looking at B+. Current ability. Let's see what the agent says. We're very interested. We want 8.5. We're not going to be able to offer. I'm going to contest the wages. Well, we'll see what we can do. We'll approach to sign then. Regular starter, he might well be. Is that good? Negotiate contract. We are going to offer that much. that much. But we're going to increase the fees and bonuses. Terms. That's finalised deal. Exit talks. Brilliant. That, I think, is probably going to do it for us. And the left, it's looking good, but not really what we want. And we've already got Alex Boulder. Andrew Brock on the right hand side. Doesn't actually significantly strengthen our position or who we are at that position, so we'll skip him. Connor Hopkins, similar. Andrews, I think we're all right in midfield. See, he's fourth on the list, or would be, so. We've just agreed to deal with the centre back. Not a need position. Bloody good, but still only fourth on our list. We signed him. Saying, oh, second though. But first, if Seb Clancy leaves, but got enough players at that position, that's the thing. Keep moving on. Same positions. Wage demands. Transfer too high. Goalkeeper anyway, we don't need one of those anymore. Armour could help us. Wages are going to be too high because of the signings that I've already agreed. Maybe do the transfer fee as well. I'm going to put him on a short list. Ashton, no, don't need position anymore. Him. Forward. I mean, we're signing enough strikers. Left-sided, we're fine on that position now. Again. Winger, we're fine at that position. These. A lot of interest. Some of these are from up, way up. I'm going to try to sign him, yeah. Promises. Negotiate contract. Yeah, you see. Oh, adjust budgets. Um, and just not going to let me do the thing. So we're just going to have to say no. No, Nigel. No, Kane, full of love. No, Steve Kinney. Have spent up. But I think it's going to make us pretty strong. Mighty strong. Yeah. Fort Nuneaton Borough. Media prediction 20th. We're not scared of them. Following players have reported back in top condition. Excellent. No injuries. Code of conduct. Missed training. Yep. On AWOL per day. Yeah. That multiple booking ban. I'm happy with that. And we're back. Sorry about that. My system ran out of memory for recording the stream, which is kind of a problem when I want to be able to store it and view it later. But we're back now, and I'm probably going to have to upload this as a separate file on YouTube, or I may edit it together in a very unseemly fashion. Anyway, let's have a look. Okay, we were doing code of conduct. Now, I often feel angrier about a second yellow than a straight red. And the reason is, if you know you're on a yellow, you have to be careful. You know that. Players should know that. That's it. I am going to put second booking and straight red as equal. I'm going to confirm that discipline. Actually, I'm going to put the third time 2 weeks for straight red. Confirm that. We'll discuss that with the team at the meeting, which is going to happen right now. And to welcome the squad back. Welcome, guys. I think we should be aiming for the playoffs. Everybody likes that. Praise them. Outstretched arms. Brilliant. Just what I wanted to hear. We also want to make it to the FA Cup proper. Everybody's happy. Exactly the sort of reaction I want. We are trying to improve our coaching. I'm willing for people to learn coaching. Okay, it's not a lot of interest. And I've got nothing else to promise. But okay, that seems fine. Code of conduct. Everybody's happy with that. Excellent. Won't be expecting any disciplinary issues then. Right, that seems to be that. Everybody's looking very happy ahead of the ahead of the season. Excellent. Dressing room atmosphere is very good now. I still don't know what I'm like when it comes to leading the club, but I think we're going to do well. Okay, staff numbers update. We are currently looking for coaching staff. Made for Webb. Also offered him a contract. Might not get these people anyway. Hutchinson. Nope. A weekly staff meeting. We'll attend the meeting. And we'll accept the suggestions. Abdikani Mohammed could be taking penalties. Yeah. We'll make those changes. We'll make those changes. Make these changes. Well, I'm not going to demote these players. We'll move on. I didn't playing yet with him. Anyway, move on. Decent backing as they get on well with me. Nice. And Alan Atkinson would be even better than Paul Rose. Oh, that's why we signed him. Move on. I don't want a director of football, so we're going to end the meeting there. Really good. Continue. Kyle Ball is now homegrown. Invitation to the England trial day. I mean, we'll definitely take a look at these guys. Going to scout them and attend the game. And we shall see if we can get really good players out of these matches. Right. I think on that note, I'm probably going to call it here because that whole memory issue for the computer is an issue, and I shall try to sort things out ready for the upload. So thank you very much for being with me. Been a great off season, strengthened the squad, got a new assistant manager who looks to be really good at coaching as well. And excited to be possibly signing a fitness coach who should really help things out on that level. And generally, we've got the players back and enthusiastic and ready to make a real bid, get at least to the playoffs. So, next time we will be playing a couple of pre-season matches to see how good my new players really are. See if they will reward me for the confidence that I've shown in them. And I can't wait to see you then. On that note, time to end the show. Bye.